In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your hood release cable with the lever on this Toyota Tacoma. It goes from right over here up onto the hood latch, so let's get started. I'm going to start at the hood latch. We have to unhook the cable off of the latch. There are three 10mm bolts holding this hood latch on. This one at the bottom is kind of hidden by this cap that sticks out, but let's remove all three. You can access them either from the top or just go in through the slots on the grill. Okay, here we go. Now we can see the cable. To unhook this cable, we're going to have to pull it up out of that little fork there and then unhook the ball from the pivot point. Sometimes using a pick can help. Just pull straight up on this. There we go. Now I'll tilt this back and just move the cable up and around that hook. Get this off of here. This can just move to the side. Now the routing of this cable is from over there, of course, underneath the radiator support, comes out here and runs underneath this fuse box, and this evap canister here goes under and right in through the firewall. You can see it in through a rubber grommet on the driver's side firewall. What you can do now is either attach something to the front of the cable, so that piece of string or whatever, so that as you pull it through, it can leave a path so that when you attach the new cable, you can pull it back this way. But in this case, it's actually a very simple setup here, and you can easily fish the cable underneath. So I'm just going to pull it through, and then we'll reinstall the new one. Any anchor points that it might have would just be plastic clips. For me, pretty much all of them are broken. I don't feel any. I know there are supposed to be some. So whatever is attached on the body for you, well, try to pop it free. For me, it looks like pretty much nothing is holding this on. Okay, let's go inside and pull it through. On the inside, underneath the knee panel here, you're going to see the hood release lever, and if you pull it, now that it's disconnected, it's going to stay open. There are two Phillips head screws underneath here. We have to remove both of them. This should now come right off. There we go, push it through the back. At this point, you should be able to grab the cable and just pull it through. Oh, there it is. So there's our cable. If yours is getting stuck on any retainers that yours may have, like I said, mine had nothing, just go out there, pop them off the cable, and there it is. That's it. When putting this in, we're just going to reverse the removal of the cable. And that entails sliding it through this grommet first. It's going to have a cutout here, so you're going to have to feed that ball through, make it pop out the other side. You can put a little bit of oil on it to help it slide through, or silicone paste, whatever you have handy. And then once you get it popped through, I'm actually going to go pull it through the other side so that it doesn't get jammed into anything. Oh, this right here was our stopper. But that stopper does need to pop through and then come back out. Okay, so pop it through like that. And then we're gonna have to push it in, pulling on this just like that. So that little stopper piece needs to sit inside of the grommet. Now get the hood latch lever here, pop it into place, and we're gonna have to try to start the two screws in. Snug them up. Okay, once those are snug, let's go back outside. As the cable came through, I made sure to run it underneath here, which is where it was originally, and it went up in front of the battery now. Now bring it underneath the radiator support here and in front of the radiator. Poke out through here. Yep, just like so. Now we can connect it to the hood latch. Now you take your hood latch and hook the ball end onto that little hook in there. There we go. And then you want to make sure you lock the cable in down here, just like so. Now we can reattach the hood latch. Line this up the best you can, and have at least one bolt ready to start in here so it can be held in place while you put in the other two. At this point, you want to try and line it up with how it was before, and it should have some marks that it left imprinted on everything that it was bolted to. I'm going to put mine right about here. And I'm going to tighten these by hand, about 1/8 of a turn after they bottom out. Should be plenty. They are small bolts and they can break in here. That's not going to be fun. At this point, test it out and you should be good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.